Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wolverine Pack here at UVU. This is Meg McKellar.
And this is Wyatt Peterson.
First, let's get you the headlines for all of our stories this week.
In celebration of Black History Month, the Utah Black History Museum Mobile visited campus. The bus is seen painted with essential figures in Black history.
We also had a special edition Black History Month paper. We are featuring the story Show Up For Us, which is Will Sintel and what he says about racial discrimination.
Club Rush hosted an event for UVU students to see what clubs are offered in and outside of the community.
And last but certainly not least, we have our sports recap and upcoming events throughout the next week. UVU student Will Sintel discussed his experiences of alleged racial discrimination. Recently, he faced housing challenges when living in a shared apartment in downtown Provo. The discrimination immediately occurred as he moved into his new apartment where his new roommate disrespected and segregated him. When BYU wasn't stepping in, Sintel went to the Black Menaces, a local group from Provo, to help. With their help, Sintel's story went viral, forcing BYU's hand. UVU has a place where students can report crisis situations and concerning behaviors. We can provide resources and education for those seeking it. At UVU's Report and Support website, students experiencing discrimination, safety concerns, or anything in between can reach out and expect action to be taken. Peers can also support their friends by calling out injustice through the website. If you're interested in more details, we have a full article on our website and in our latest edition of our paper.
In celebration of Black History Month, the Utah Black History Mobile Museum visited our campus. The beautifully decorated bus was parked in the Fulton Library quad for passing students to enjoy. The museum itself was set up in the Multicultural Student Service Room, where relics and stories capture the discriminatory practices of this country's history. The museum serves awareness by giving a voice to those often overlooked and ignored. To learn more about the Utah Black History Museum, visit their website at ubhm.org. At UVU, we thrive with diversity and speaking out against racial injustices. If you or someone you know is facing discrimination, we're here to stop that. More on it now.
This is the Utah Black History Museum exhibits, and they have a lot of different artifacts, many of them specific to Utah and telling specific stories of the history of Black people in our state. I think this exhibit and the existence of the Utah Black History Museum are important for a couple of different reasons, and these are some of the things that I hope that we get out of it. There are currently in our state and in many other states across the country efforts to suppress a lot of history that is unpleasant, especially around race and racism. And there are people who don't want us talking about race and racism, and so I think it's even more important that we share these stories and share this information. And I think it's so important, again, to understand our current reality in Utah and in the United States, to understand that history of racism. And we can't understand what's happening now if we don't understand that history. Black history is U.S. history. And so I want everybody to know about that. And so that's why this event is open to everyone. My students need this knowledge so that their students can have this knowledge and understanding as well, so that we can have a better society and where we can really make actual progress against racism.
And on February 21st, from 10 to 2 p.m. is the first annual International Mother Language Day Student Poster Competition. Create a poster and painting that captures the mother language and culture. Posters will be presented in the Hall of Flags.
Also happening that day is VentureCon, which starts at 10 a.m., also in the Hall of Flags. There's going to be a Science versus Hollywood presentation at 3 p.m. in the Science Building, room 134, and Gender Equity, Dialogue on Inclusion at 4 p.m. at the Fulton Library. That'll be in room 120.
And then on February 22nd, from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Tacos Together presents its first annual conference. Let's talk about it. The untold story of our community, with over 20 speakers in the Keller Building.
On the 23rd and 24th, starting at 6 and ending at 6, the Autism Conference is being held in the Grand Ballroom.
And finally, February 24th at 7:30 p.m. at the UVU Theater, the Devine and Gunther Technology Building, 638, the play.
That is it for all of our news that we have for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like more information on any of our stories or just to keep in touch with us throughout the week, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter at UVU Review. We're also on Facebook, and you can find our full-length articles on our website at www.uvureview.com. We hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and we will see you next time on the Wolverine Pack.
Bye.